Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for February 28th of 2025 is titled Athena to the Moon. So what do we see here? Well, here we see Earth in the background and part of a spacecraft off to the right hand side there. And that is part of the Athena lander just after it separated on February 26th as it launched to the moon. Now scheduled to land on the moon on March the 6th. So not that much longer, a little less than a week from now, it will land on the moon. Looking near the south pole of the moon. Now, this is interesting because it is setting up for a future human landing on the moon, which is scheduled for part of the Artemis 3 mission that will occur at some point in the next few years. And the whole idea is to send a bunch of experiments there to check out one of the potential landing sites for Artemis 3 and see what the possibilities are there. There are going to be rovers and other experiments that are going to be there, including looking for water on the moon. Now, as far as we know, our moon is very dry. However, there are certain regions that can hold water. Now, when we discuss water on the moon, we are not talking about liquid water. Liquid water is impossible on the moon because there is no atmospheric pressure to allow for the liquid state of water. Water would either be a solid or a gas, and a gas would quickly escape out into space. So really what we're looking for is ice. Solid water on the moon. Now, solid water also cannot exist on the surface of the moon, but could exist just below the surface. And what that means is that it's going to drill down to look to see if there is any ice there below the surface. We have detected water on the moon and in fact ice in terms of certain craters near the polar regions. And this is actually landing near the moon's south pole. Some of those regions are permanently shielded from sunlight, and therefore the water ice there would not get vaporized as it would elsewhere on the moon's surface. Now, why is that important? Well, water being essential to life, for longer missions, we either have to take a lot of water to the moon for the astronauts' use, or we have to be able to find water sources there. So if we can find some water on the moon, that is certainly an assistance in how much we have to be able to bring and to repurify through the spacecraft system. So additional water sources would certainly be very useful on a place like the moon or any other object we want to explore. Now, on some other objects, we have a better chance because Mars definitely has frozen water on its surface and below its surface. We have already found that. But here we're looking to see how much of that might exist on the moon as well, which might help with future landings on the moon. So that was our picture of the day for February 28th of 2025. It was titled Athena to the Moon. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day, everyone. And I will see you in class.